very interesting guests. So Alice and Celine are movie professionals coming from Taiwan. And I know that you've done over 20-something movies.
The whole film industry has been changed so far.
Yes.
The format has been changed. And the audience has more choices. And everybody can be stars. You can do anything faster.
So much faster.
Yeah, so much faster.
And speaking about action, you direct mostly action. I'm just curious, what is the craziest thing you've done in your movie?
The stunt director said, no, this is too fast. The guy's going to fall out. I didn't want to kill people, honestly. What's your dream role?
The female version of Jet Li.
I love Jet Li.
Are you serious, man?
When I was little, I had a biggest crush on Jet Li. I grew up on the movies of Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is another example how Keiko could connect East and West together.
Nora's dream role. She wants to play Mulan.
Eventually.
She will.
If I don't get... Yes, if I won't get old.
You're listening to Just Fake It Coming to LA podcast. Now here are your hosts, Nora and Maryna.
Hey everyone, welcome to Just Fake It Coming to LA. Here I am, Nora, with my beautiful co-host, Maryna, today.
Hello, hello.
And we have very interesting guests. Alice Wang.
Hello, everybody. I'm Alice.
Alice and Celine Lee.
Hi, everyone.
So Alice and Celine are movie professionals coming from Taiwan. Yay! I know, Alice, you're pretty much local here because I know I think you spent even more years than me and Maryna, including together in Los Angeles.
It was almost like 10 years, actually.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you guys been staying here?
A bit. Half of it.
I was in and out all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 years. And I know you left, I think, about 20 years ago, and now you're back just visiting.
Yeah.
And Celine is a guest. I wouldn't say tourist, but more a guest in Los Angeles. How are you today, guys?
Feeling great.
Yeah?
California.
A bit of jet lagged?
It's been about like 3 days that we took care of it.
Okay.
That was
Nice.
good. Yeah.
So you guys not waking up like 5 a.m. or anything?
We always feel so dizzy in the like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
God.
I feel like I have to go to bed.
And all those margaritas. All those margaritas. I know you got to taste some of them. And LA has the best margaritas here.
Yes.
Oh my God, we've all been there. But this is so exciting. I love when we have guests over, and the guests always, the people we have here is like always so exciting and new and from different places. And I know that you guys met at Cannes Film Festival. Right?
Yes.
Yep. I keep bringing guests from Cannes Film Festival.
I love that. You should bring more. Just all of them.
I'll bring the whole festival. Over the years, I'm pretty
Cannes
sure.
Film Festival is going to happen here from now on.
We should rebrand the Just Fake It, but in Cannes. Not coming to LA, coming from Cannes to LA, or from Cannes to LA.
Anyway.
Something like that. But I know, Alice, we spent some great times in Cannes. We talked a lot about the movies. You gave me so many great advices while we were having a sip of a drink of coffee in Hotel du Cap, just, enjoying the views. And I know that you've done over 20-something movies. Yeah, because not you or me remember the exact number.
Well, I should check my IMDb to calculate it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, I did really. I did work hard a little bit.
Yeah, you did work.
That's cool. I feel like when you lose count of how many movies you made, you're successful.
Just like
at this
Donna
point.
last time. Donna Smith, she's like,
She's like,
that many movies I made? I didn't even know.
She forgot.
That's so cool. So tell us more. What kind of movies are you making? Features, shorts? What genre? What are you guys working on?
Right. Well, actually, I personally like action movies a lot, especially female action movies.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So the most recent one we're doing is with the Celine is the movie called The Sword of Honor.
Okay.
I saw this poster, right?
Oh,
you
yeah,
showed
we
us
saw
right
it.
before.
Right.
And
It looks so good.
It looks so good. And I wanted to just
Thank
mention,
you.
and me and Maryna were thinking.
Thank you.
That Celine looks so shy, looks so quiet here, but on the poster,
she's like
watch
with a
out.
sword.
Watch out. She's with a sword, like ready for revenge,
Yeah.
So tell us more about this film.
Well, actually, it's a modern action, but with some AI new tech that I showed Nora last time, and then we're gonna use it as a new tech movie using 3D technology of our own self-developed thing, and actually a lot of people like it because it's a new experience of viewing a movie with the naked eye. That you don't need any goggles on your eyes. And,
Okay.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people like it, and we're working with a lot of telecompany now.
Okay.
And everybody likes it, so we're very exciting about the future that we're gonna more and more people can use this thing
Interesting.
to show the audience how it could be so close to the film that you can feel with
Okay.
no pressure on your eyes.
But do you need any special equipment to kind of screen it? or
Right.
how-
Well, actually, just use our app, which is free, and then just put our film on. You need everybody needs film protection on your
Okay.
iPad or cell phone, so it's very convenient.
So pretty much you install the app and you go through your app, to
and
the
then
streaming services.
yeah.
Oh,
You can use it for like professional films like Avatar or everything, but of course it has to go through the copyright distribution thing.
of course.
And you can pay extra, like little money, might be like $5 to see all the 3D things.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can shoot your own personal. Like you can shoot your kids, your family.
Okay.
With it, because I think iPhone 15 already has this function of
Okay.
3D that you can shoot on your phone.
Oh.
And with this sour film, you can see it more clear, jumping out of like Nora has all this flower and all this feature coming out in front of your face.
Oh.
So
okay.
it will be very popular. You can use it anytime, everywhere.
Interesting. So did you guys patented it? Is it your invention?
Yes, it's a pattern thing, and it's been my technology partners, they have been research on this for like over 20-25 years. But it's a good thing is that AI right now is very helpful. It helps to track your eyes because the vision is about eyes tracking, sight tracking, so you can see it in a very clear and very crystal and very 3D dimension thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Wow. Yeah, I saw some samples you were showing me, and I was like, "Wow! If we can watch every video like that, it is an immersive experience."
So you basically feel like you were there, like it's
Right.
real, right?
Yeah, without glasses, you can just download the app.
right.
You don't need to go to the movies anymore and buy those glasses, give it back, and all that.
No, okay,
stuff.
but what if I want to see it on a big screen? Is there a
Oh,
technology?
that's a different thing. You have to pay more if you go to theater, but the screen is bigger. But the thing is, right now I think most of majority people audience watch your whatever on phone
Okay.
or iPad at home.
Okay.
But phone is everybody has it in their pocket.
I see. I'm an old school movie lover. I go to the movies almost every week. I don't know.
Oh,
I
you
just
can
love
you
it.
can also see it, but it's the thing is bigger and you need more money to do it.
Okay.
But we're doing a more like easier way.
more accessible for people
Yeah,
who just watch it at
yes,
home.
yes.
Big screens would be the next step, and whatever you want for your money, Maryna. Whatever you want in this world.
Right.
And coming back to the movie,
Right.
And I know Celine is a pretty much newbie in the acting business.
Yes.
When we talked to you, we had lunch with you guys, and you were like, "Oh, Celine is only for a year in acting." When I saw the poster, I was like, "No way! Look how furious she looks
Exactly.
on this poster."
And you have the main role, and it's your first feature film. That's mind blowing. Tell us about your experience.
Yeah. First of all, how did you get the part? Because you told me that you kind of faked it because you did not know how to do the swords, how to do swords fights at all.
Yes, I a little bit of training before, but not like holding the real sword and doing some fighting. But before that, we trained Muay Thai and some Tai Chi and some kind of the martial arts. Yeah, for a few months intensively, like 3 classes a day, a week.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you were-
she started with the Thai boxing as a action training thing, but actually in martial art you need to do no weapon first, and then you do weapon.
Yes.
but you learn very fast. But you can share how you started with the Thai boxing at the first day and after like.
Yeah, at first day, I was so screwed. I didn't even know how to stand properly.
Okay.
Yeah, and doing the punch just looks so funny.
Aw.
She
Like
looks
like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
like
looks so
that.
weak.
Yeah.
So just to get the idea also for the viewers, the movie is about you are the main character and you have to fight there. What is it?
Yeah, tell a bit of a story. A synopsis.
What is your
Which one?
character?
Honor, a sword of honor.
Oh, my character is more like a how to describe it? It's a warrior
Yeah, it's a
and have to who is very royal and disciplined and brave. Yeah, and try to save the
World.
Yeah, save the world.
Save the world. Wait. Is it a kind of like a fantasy thing or it's a real?
Well, and kind of revenge, right?
right. Well, actually, it started off with a comedy.
All right.
But she, the girl she's playing started up as a losing, is a very useless cop in the very countryside. She doesn't know she has this big beauty of saving the world at the very beginning until her dad was killed by the bad guys.
Oh wow.
And so there's a big transition of her life and her personality. Yeah.
Okay, here's the character arc right there. A useless cop somewhere on outskirts of the city trying to prove her worthiness, and then
And get drunk every day.
get drunk every day.
Have
Sounds
no
like
goal, no life goal, just
whatsoever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
A
Just serving-
losers, like losers.
Yeah.
And then
Interesting.
okay, and
Hang
then the
out
revenge.
hang out with her loser boyfriend every day, picking up kids, like cats or dogs, saving the dogs from some stupid bad guy. They think, oh, it's a great job already.
I mean, somebody has to do the job, but yeah, interesting. And when the movies will be released, when can we see it?
We're looking at maybe next summer, 2025.
So it's
summer.
post-production now.
Yes.
Exciting.
Hold on. So Celine, it was your first role ever, right? Or you had a smaller roles
I had
before?
a smaller role before.
Okay,
In,
but did you have any tricks to get yourself kind of in the state of this character? Because it's very different from who you are, right? You're kind of this shy, very nice person, and then you have to be a warrior and fight and sword fight.
Maryna,
Like, what did you do to? Yes.
It's just first impression.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Actually, at first, when the director tell me, "Oh, I have to act on this role," I was very nervous and I didn't have the confidence that I could take this role. But like gradually, she guided me like some tricks. How should I say?
Training.
Tricks how to fake it.
Well,
Fake
you
it.
can
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
It's called acting lesson. You should
Acting lesson.
you should
Acting
consult
lesson.
with Nora.
Yeah.
Acting
my
lesson.
God.
So you faked it. But we call it acting lessons. Alice.
Acting.
Even if I fake it, I still have the mindset is important. I learned
Okay.
It is
what
true.
you have in mind and the condition you are at right at that moment is pretty important. Otherwise, you don't have the look, you don't have the physical look and everything.
So what helped you to overcome everything? First of all, discipline.
Yeah, discipline.
Oh, this part I have to put
And
some
in-
compliment on her. She's very disciplined. Because at the very beginning she doesn't look like a sporty,
Yeah.
like Nora looks sporty.
But she doesn't do any sports.
I used to.
But
Okay.
but Celine is she's more like a study hard student, like I wouldn't put
She
that.
tried not to say it,
I
but
wouldn't put
Celine
that.
just
But she really studied hard. She came from she was born in Taiwan and then studied in Australia, Sydney, and then Harvard for summer school. So she always studied. So I think for acting, it's an accident for her, right? Is that what you always say?
It's a
That
surprise.
yeah.
acting is an
nice.
accident. Yeah,
I,
that's
I
nice.
love it. No, because that's how beautiful things happen in your life. They're just accidents, and then you're just like, oh, so now you're an actress. And are you working on something new right now? Is there anything coming?
Yes, orange roll.
Yeah, there's another. Yeah, there's
Ooh,
another.
what is it? Tell us more.
Well, actually, it's a brand new thinking of making a role movie. We have some reference on like Nomaland that
And
2
what?
years ago.
No Man Land.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think, and also California is the best place to do that kind of thing, and that's why we're thinking about some like easy shooting, in the desert or Vegas.
Easy shooting in a desert. That sounds very easy.
And I'm seeing there is a desert on the screen. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm going to desert this week too. Everything is about desert.
You know what? When I heard you saying about this Burning Man thing, we're so exciting to say, oh, this is what we were expecting, like, picturing all this thing. But, we didn't want to push it too hard. It's like, just go easy. And then we, every day we wake up, we feel something, we shoot it.
That's what I like. It's creative flow.
Yeah, it is.
So you guys sort of on a vacation location scout?
Yeah,
thing?
that too.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it's fun. It's some life is half documentary, half drama.
Oh,
Love it. And a little bit of comedy.
Yeah, a lot of comedy.
Can we add some erotics there just for fun? Okay, yes.
why not?
PG-13.
PG-13.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No. I'm just curious. So for you guys, I don't know how is it in your country, right? But like being a female filmmaker, it is challenging. Do you guys met these challenges, or is it just like a normal job and everybody's super respectful? And
I think in Taiwan, I think it's pretty fair that everybody don't mind if you're you're very general, but well, definitely because we're more physically, we're not that strong. Like we cannot carry heavy stuff. Like but I think we're fine. In my set, we're strong.
okay.
Yeah, we can work hard. We can, create a lot of things with our own, and everything is just so free. Mm-hmm. We can do anything. We can write anything. We can, direct anything with no limit.
I love it.
That's a part I love about it. Yeah,
That's so cool. But okay, this is the question I like to ask all the creatives. But Alice, do you get nervous before your projects? Like before you go into filming, do you get nervous, or do you like just go straight and you know exactly what you're doing and you know everything is going to be according to the plan? Or do you still have that little fear and like shaking hands and that you have to fake the confidence and like pretend everything's fine, but in your head?
I thought you were talking about me.
I mean,
she will, but I wouldn't because
Okay.
I am, I think I got some experience already.
Alice is the boss. Look, look the way she sits. She's like, I don't think.
nervous.
So what? Nervousness?
Yeah. No, I got nervous when my artist, like Celine, when she was maybe first time, and then I would be worried about if she knows what's going on, or I always try to tell her, if you don't feel comfortable about doing that, don't never do it. So
Okay.
that's fine. But they all handle it very well.
Or Genghis Khan said, right? If you fear it, if you fear it, don't do it. If you do it, don't fear it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
don't be afraid.
Right.
I like
So in
it.
this case, I feel like you're just gonna fake it and go.
Okay.
Yeah.
My question would be, I mean, Celine, you were nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
She's still nervous, I think. She's still nervous.
Are you prepared for the fame coming towards your way when the movie's released?
That's a good question. Have you ever thought about that?
Because I never thought about it.
Yeah, she never thought about it.
But I always prepare things well, as best as I can before.
Okay.
But the fame will, the fame sometimes, it's nice, right? Fame is beautiful, but at the same time, it can be overwhelming.
Yeah. She always.
I warned her before.
Yeah. And then people will try, to get to you and all of that stuff. So, but I'm pretty sure you're fine, like mentally. And
I'm not sure, but like
I'm not sure.
she always tells me that you have to be mentally strong
Yes.
to be acceptable to. I mean, like you are strong enough so you can accept any criticisms and
Good or bad?
Okay.
good or bad.
So I have an idea.
Okay.
I'll invite you back. We'll invite you back once the movie is released.
Okay.
You feel some fame, and then we see if Celine changed.
Yeah, she would be like, "This is the price for me to come."
Yeah, like this is my writer. I want some golden toilets in my hotel. Because
I love that.
I'm
I
a
love
Madonna. I'll be like, yo, Celine, what's up? I'm like, Alice, how could you do that?
Wait, but have you seen the movie already? Oh no, because it's in a post-production, right?
No.
So the first thing for you is gonna be seeing yourself on a big screen, right?
Yeah.
That's exciting. Yeah.
That's very exciting. So, okay, about the films, I know that you guys are doing a next one.
Right.
And I kind of want to step away from this for a little bit. I know, Celine, it's the second time for you in LA, and every time you come, it was just a short trips. Alice, you're local.
Okay.
I kind of want to ask, our podcast is also about the LA experience, so coming to LA, like what is the first things for you were shocking or great or amazing? What do you love or don't like? Like I remember when I came first time, everything started from the bathrooms of the airports, you know, from the doors, from the hallways, from the carpet. Like everything around me was just completely different world. And then I had to get used to it. And now when I go somewhere else or back home or Europe or whatsoever, everything seems too small, too tight, too just not convenient, because America for me is it doesn't have like that kind of architecture. It's just convenient the way it should be, but like less of a soul in architecture, in food or whatsoever, right? But when it comes to the countries which has been there for like thousands of years, you can see the touch of history, of culture, of like by who and what they were conquered, colonized, they won somebody over or something, right? You can see it in architecture, in food and language and looks, in people's looks. So what would be your first impressions or overall impressions? Because you're here only, 3-4 days here by now? Could you share something culturally wise, food wise, clothing wise, whatever you think?
That is a very long question.
Yeah, whatever comes to your mind.
She
Okay,
knows.
my favorite thing about California is the sunshine
Sunshine.
and the beach.
Okay.
yeah.
There are lots of them here.
So because I love jogging, morning jog, so I think this is the best place.
Oh.
Yeah, because the weather is so nice.
Yeah.
Never rains.
It does couple of months.
Very few.
A month.
No, I mean in the mornings it's usually pretty great.
No, I'm talking about the raining.
Oh, raining? Oh, it's very rare.
Winter very
But
rare.
if you come to Taiwan, you know.
Compared to it rains every day.
Oh,
In summer, like typhoon, and
That's
it
true.
rains. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
The nature, California has truly the best nature and weather in the world. What others?
Napa Valley, Yosemite, all this.
Napa Valley, Yosemite. Yeah,
the
we love
mountain
this.
hiking, I love it.
Drinking?
Of course.
Napa, everybody loves Napa. Okay. What else?
what else?
Food.
Food's
I
good.
like Mexican food.
Oh, we talked
we just talked about it
last episode about the differences. What do you think about the portions here?
Too big.
You agree with us?
Okay.
It's huge, right?
Yeah, it's
So
huge.
huge.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the weirdest thing you saw, like when you ordered food in restaurants, which was completely different for you?
Like salad. It was like for 4 people, I guess. Like this big. Wow.
Okay. Well, that's also interesting observation. Okay. What else? One more thing.
Okay, what shocks me about LA for my first impression is the traffic. Terrible.
We all
Just
love
stuck there.
I think
couldn't
in a
move.
year, statistically, people in LA spend about 2.5 weeks in traffic.
No, but that's why we're recording podcasts, so people have something to do in the traffic. They
Yeah,
can
and there's
listen to us.
no subway here, right?
There is
There's
one.
Subway, but it's
Nobody uses
takes
it.
it.
I mean, no,
Just
people.
drive.
I mean, I used to take it for
You
like.
do?
I did
Where from?
from Culver City to Universal Studios.
okay. I guess.
And I used to take like the red line, which is the craziest one, like with the
Okay.
most crazy people. I was crazy myself to take that red line. But yes, I did. I mean, it works, just not as perfect. And I think car is still the only way to move around. But if you want to get without traffic to like Santa Monica from downtown, the best way is subway.
I think so. I'm gonna try the shuttle for the first time this Friday to go to the airport because I need to get to the airport, but I don't want to drive there. So that's gonna be.
But
my first
talking
experience.
about subway thing, I don't know if you guys have ever been in Oriental countries like Korea, Japan,
Never been.
Taiwan.
I've
Those
been,
are those places are really like subway cities. Like,
Yeah.
You
It
guys
can-
have traffic in the subway.
Right, you have like, especially like
Underground.
Tokyo, Japan.
Oh yeah.
Because I study there, and then there's like, it's like hundreds of subways.
I saw the
you know,
videos. I saw the videos.
With like
Yeah,
20 lines.
20 lines,
Yeah.
and in underneath the ground, like I don't know, it's like every 10 seconds you can have a train coming.
Really?
So I saw there is a person working in the subways who pushes people into so the doors could be closed.
That's a rush hour.
That's just a rush hour.
What we call the rush hour is like in the morning, like maybe like 7 to 8, or the working time. Like everybody has to go. A lot of people live like on the side, not in the center of the city, so they have to take subway from everywhere. So that's the time is the rushing hour.
Okay.
So it takes like 40 minutes or an hour to go to the company they're working at. So they have to push people in because everybody has to be in the company on time.
Yeah.
So there's a rushing hour and after work. So 2 rushing hour, like maybe like 6, 7, 8, and then 5, 6, 7, like in the afternoon. That time is the rushing hour.
Everybody asks me, what is the traffic times in LA? I was like, it's always. It's just always.
I know.
There's maybe like an hour in between where you can find kind of way, but
At night. Night is the best.
Night.
I know.
Just move around at night. No, but seriously, I do understand. Yes, traffic is really, really a bad thing in LA. I think it's the worst, one of the worst things in LA. Besides, also homelessness, maybe another thing. But I don't think you saw it as much, Celine, here.
I think we're here last year, and then remember we went to downtown. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
maybe some east side or downtown.
All right. It's okay.
Pier
Japan
Pier
Korean
39? Is that the place?
No. That's
Oh,
San Francisco.
That's close to Napa. I understand you weren't sober, maybe. Too much wine in Napa.
No, when we're in downtown, the Mexican.
The first day we arrived.
Yeah, at the Union Station.
Union Station is here
Right.
in downtown.
Right.
yeah.
It's a good station.
Yeah.
Very old station, very historical.
And
by
then
the way.
beautiful.
And beautiful. I've never been inside. I only picked up some people from
Really?
there.
You've never been inside? Oh my god.
And there was like a Mexican festival.
And then
They
Cinco
were
de Mayo?
filming,
Like
dancing the
on
circle.
May?
when was it?
November?
November.
Okay,
November.
never mind. I'm not up to date with all the festivals. All right, Alice, what about you? Like, I know you've been here for 10 years before, then you left LA for good.
Right.
And then you're coming back here as a tour. Like, you're having the best life, to be honest. You're like, I lived here. F it. I'm going to go become a famous director.
Yes.
And then I'm going to come back here and just shoot the movies in the deserts, right? The so, okay, wiring back, like before, but flashing back before. How did you become, so you left LA to Taiwan and then you started your career as a director, right?
Right.
And how did you even get into the film industry?
Well, actually, I was trying to study film in the States, but I couldn't find one. The reason was because I was accepted to UC Davis. And at our school, we didn't have any major related too much about that. So anyway, I finished my school in Davis as a design major. And so I started to search for film school at grad school. So I went to Japan in Tokyo, and then I studied filmmaking as a director in the University of Nihon. It's a Japan university. I think it's one of the best in Japan. And I had a great time there. I started to learn how to drink sake wine to inspire my thought of a creation. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's true because I didn't know how to drink. And when I was in States, especially in high school, we always drink like punches, like cocktails, for kids.
That's
But-
interesting. Cocktails for kids. Fruit punch for proms.
I love it.
Yeah. So, well, but that's
So, okay, you
it's
started
super-
your drinking career in Japan.
Yes. And I think what I'm very glad that all these ages I have been experienced was the best of that time of that place. The reason why I'm saying that because this time when I come back, I feel a lot of old music still very popular. And from that age of time, like
when you were here.
Yeah, like Madonna.
Madonna was forever.
And
Promiscuous girl, wherever you are.
and Tears for Fears.
Ooh.
And all this music sounds so, I don't know, it's so
Familiar, close to heart.
Yeah. And after that, when I was in Japan and then Tokyo, and the best time for that too, for that time of creating and drinking and then learning the Japanese culture, so different from America. So that was great too. And after that, I went to Hong Kong and then China and Taiwan and Korea, and we just tried to learn more from the different culture to put more rich story in our movie. So that's how I want to do it. And so back to the question, I think LA is still LA. Traffic's never changed, but it's still great. People are still great, and the American culture is still as free as ever, and everybody is so I don't know. They can live whatever way they want. That's the most
Land of freedom.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, that's pretty cool. So I love it. So I just feel like I want to come back more to live and experience and then having good life.
Would you want to expand kind of your movie career here in the States and make more movies for the American audience, or?
Right. Actually, we're trying to do more co-production. Nowadays, I think a more Asian culture has
Definitely.
been, and
With the K-pop, the whole thing.
Yeah,
with
it
the
has
K-pop
been.
on streaming services.
yeah, and the streaming and the whole film industry has been changed so far.
Yes.
And so the OTT and the streaming and all this free thing of a production, including the podcast, everything.
Yeah.
I think it's a great thing that the format has been changed and the audience has more choices, and everybody can be stars. Everybody can do anything, and as long as you work hard on that, as long as you just start to move. So I like this age more than our, in a way of, you can do anything faster.
So much faster
Yeah,
now.
so much faster, so much, easier.
And what I've noticed, and I love it so much, that there is so much visibility from streaming services towards the foreign shows, let's say European, German, whatever, like
Right.
Korean shows, any shows really
Right,
that
right,
you
right.
can, Netflix has so many international
Yes,
movies and shows,
yes.
and we have the choice.
Right.
And where versus before, it was just most of the times American movies, which also great, but always nice to have the diversity. And I feel like, especially Asian market, Asian movies produced in Asia
Right.
nowadays are
Right.
pretty hot when
Right.
it comes to East Asia and South Asia. I
Right.
see a lot of, for example, movies from India getting like recognition. The Parasites, which got like an Oscar, right?
Right.
So I think it's the time for all the world globally to actually stand out in any industry they want to be, because the visibility is there.
Right.
Yeah, so we're living in a great age.
Yes, yes.
And before, for example, being an actor, let's say, right? When I just got here, everybody was like, nobody's going to hire you if you don't speak the language as Americans. They will always treat you as foreign. I'm like, yes, but nowadays, accents are beautiful. Exoticness is beautiful, and the actresses like Sofia Vergara even back then started to show that, hey, this is actually cool.
Yes.
So I think that's the age for everybody. It's the age for everybody to stand out. That's what I want to say. No matter what's your race is,
Yes.
what's your language.
Yes.
No, but I like the idea of collaboration and kind of bringing more American culture into Asian movies, but the same Asian movies into American culture and introducing it to the audiences all over the world.
They're so different though, right? We grew up, for example, in some doramas, Korean doramas. No, that's true. I did. I
Okay.
mean, who didn't? I mean,
I didn't.
my nieces, everybody's. So there are waves. First, it was like Brazilian soap
Okay.
operas, then Turkish, then this and that. But nowadays, I feel like it's everywhere. So everybody's kind of taking pieces. What do you think in your work, in your movies? I know you're doing majority of your work for the market in Taiwan and like nearby, but if you would connect, and I know you did kind of connect one of your projects, Mulan's Angels, right? You kind of tried to connect it with Eastern and Western culture.
Right.
Could you please elevate on that? Because first of all, I love the name.
Yes,
Second of all,
thank you.
I love the whole idea.
Thank you. Well, actually, I started this Mulan Angels project before the COVID. And I don't know, there's some power above there guiding me as doing this as a series of I think it was when I saw the Disney movie Mulan, that's actually is originally from, Chinese history thing. So so I want to do something like a heroine movie. And so I think for some reason it's easier for the universe or the global audience to understand, to get the image right away using Mulan thing as a Eastern heroine, and then angels like a Chinese angel.
Okay.
So that makes this East and West culture right
Connect,
away. You
yeah.
can tell the image right away from the name. And so I started up, but I use a lot of Buddhism theory in the back to want to send my message to the world. If it's whoever the audience can see it, to live a better life with a tender heart, kindness, and be nice to the world, and you will be rewarded. That's how
I think it's Nora's dream role. She wants to play Mulan.
Eventually,
She will.
If I don't get,
She
if I-
will.
yes, if I won't get old.
You-
Otherwise, I'll be the grandma of Mulan. Like in my age, remember?
and that's why that's also the idea of I brought up Celine, that she was trained by Thai boxing thing, and then there's a lot of action is coming up to to work with. And then I also saw Nora's film that she did a lot of good actions, and then I think that the most important thing for girls to do the action movie is that you have to be strong enough to tolerate all this toughness. I think both of them, they're very good at it.
No, absolutely. That's a hard job to be an actor, and especially to be an action star. And speaking about action, you direct mostly action. I'm just curious, what is the craziest thing you've done in your movie? Like flip the cars, explode the ships. I don't know, something that.
You love flipping the cars and explosion.
I think explosion is the special effect part, but I think what scares me is that at the very beginning we didn't have that much experience of car tracing thing.
Okay.
It's kind of very dangerous, It's like
So it's stunts, right?
Yeah,
That you
and
need
then
to
all
hire
the
people.
stunts, and then our actor and actress in the car and the bike. Bike is more dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and when we're shooting it, we try to, we're in the car, we're in the trail, and then we're trying to shoot it look as speedy as possible. But
Yeah.
even it was like almost like a 60 miles, it still looks nothing,
Really?
So I was saying, can we just go faster? And then it's like, the director, the stunt director said, no, it's just too fast. The guy's going to fall out.
Oh my god.
But I said, okay, no, that's okay. And then just slow down. And when we look at it, I didn't like it because I wanted to be, more action, more exciting. But I didn't want to kill people on the set either. So
for the sake of art.
What Tom Cruise said about it. Remember when he was like, "What should I do to just kind of jump with the bike, like motorcycle from the mountain?" And the stunt guy was like, "No, it's impossible." He was like, "So what did you do? You didn't do it?" He's like, "No, I just hired another stuntman, another stunt coordinator."
Wow.
Yeah. So the good thing nowadays is like we have all the tech that it's so easy to do. So I think learning and study is the most important thing. You have to improve all this skill, and with the tag, with your crew, and then having a group work the best, and save all the energy.
Yeah.
And without killing our actors. on the set.
Well, Celine is still sitting here alive. I think the last one was fine. The next one we'll see.
So you work a lot with AI, right? And kind of CGI generated
Yeah,
stuff.
right now.
But what do you prefer as a director? Do you like the practical effects or do you like CGI more?
I think right now there's a lot of things that we can use it skillfully. It's like, what I think people still need to see something real.
Yes.
It's sometimes it's not that real. It's a little bit fake. Yet, so
For
we
sure.
need to shoot something, and we still need the emotion from the actresses and actors. So that's some part that you can never be replaced by AI. But we can use something to save the thing I just said. Those
Yes.
special effect. Like danger thing, and then all those side effect. All those things can be done very quick right now that we
Okay.
can use it, but. For something touching the audience, we still need real people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Real emotions.
So you
real
think
humans.
actors will never be replaced by AI?
I wouldn't say 100%, but some good actors won't. Yeah.
And I mean, you're a director. You would still prefer to work with real actors?
Yeah,
compared to-
definitely. With some temperature, like touching. It's
heat.
It's different. I don't know. I saw some of the AI creative thing. It's good. It's easy.
It just doesn't touch you as much.
Yeah, that's right. Their face, it could be very close, but sometimes you want something simple, raw,
Yes.
and
No, for sure. I think we're getting there, and I think in the future there's going to be two types of movie existing, and there's going to be the movies that are like only practical effects and only like everything is real, and then everything is AI, and then it's just going to be different types of movies. which
I feel
is-
like there should be a balance when we use like CGI and all that stuff.
No, for sure.
I remember I went to, I love Aquaman, great story, right? But I feel like on the second part, my eyes started hurting from all this CGI. I was like, oh my God, it's just too much. Like the whole movie is CGI. I mean, I get it. The whole theme of it is CGI. But I just felt like, I wish we had more of it. That's why I like movies from 80s, for example, right? The quality is still good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, everything is
Yes.
real. Even the stunts, they look so real.
and the story and the line is good. Just
Yes.
straightforward,
Straightforward.
simple and right.
Yeah, I agree.
I love it. Do you guys have a dream movie that you would like to make or you would like to play in? Like something that you can imagine?
Oh, Celine, what's your dream role?
The female version of Jet Li.
I love Jet Li.
Are you serious, man?
I love Jet. Okay, here, give me 5. Give me the air 5. Yesterday, I was watching a movie with Jet Li till like 11 p.m. He just has this like beautiful haircut. And he just, when I was little, I had a biggest crush on Jet Li.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And it has not changed.
a little bit changed, but yes, I
Okay.
totally get it. Because this guy, Jet Li, he kind of made it in Asia, but then he also made it in America.
Yes, he's very good.
he's so good.
He is good.
I mean, in the modern world, we're
Right.
talking.
Well, actually, he's the champion of kung fu in China already. When he was, I don't know, 16 or very young. So he's been doing kung fu for forever in his life. So he himself is a kung fu, so he can do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart too. Yeah, and cute.
But I also
And cute, right? That's what I'm
when he
saying.
was young.
When he was young, he was just super cute.
Yeah, he was really
No,
cute.
I've heard of, for example, Jackie Chan, right? He came back home to do all the movies because here they don't want to deal with him doing all this crazy crazy stunts
yeah.
because they don't want to insure him and get in trouble. So he just came back home and he's doing all the movies there.
Yeah.
Because no
You know,
insurance want to cover it.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
this is the problem in America. I don't know if it's a problem, but again, here everybody's
It's a
very
union
careful.
thing. It's
Yes.
different. Like in Hong Kong, China, Oriental. I don't know. It's not so protective to the actor and actress, but it's good.
As long as movie's good, you can break your legs. Yeah,
It's true, but it's not true. It's not good. It's true, but it's not
Yes.
good. You need them to be alive too.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, but
No, totally. No. I was hurt on set. Like I know what it is, but I understand that nobody wants to insure them, but I cannot imagine the world without like Jet Li. First of all, Bruce Lee, then Jet Li, then Jackie Chan. I mean, those are the legend. And I grew up in the movies of Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is another example
Yes.
how who could connect East and West together.
Right.
And he. Jet Li and Bruce Lee, first of all,
Yes.
he was the OG, how he just showed what's the real Kung Fu is, what's
Right.
the real martial art is,
Right.
and like how powerful, and
Right.
not just physical, because before American movies were more about like this
Right.
physical, like
Right.
all of this, I'll be back kind of
Right,
thing.
right.
But this was all about mental thing, about the philosophy behind it.
Right.
And I think it's just changed the cinematography a lot. And the influence of the East to the West was radical
Right.
when it comes to fighting, martial arts, stunts, action movies overall.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think nowadays we can create a new way of a new wave as this Western, Eastern, but still we shouldn't put it this way. We should do it as a global thing. So everybody's just like, I think the most popular film that the most audience wouldn't care about language is action and
Okay.
horror.
Yes.
Oh, love it.
That's how
Sci-fi maybe too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that you don't tell too much. People knows, you fight.
Who's the bad guy? Who's the good guy?
Yeah, you fight beautifully. You know how to, you just feel exciting from the first minute to the last minute, and horror too. So that's a good communication with all this.
Okay.
yeah.
So kind of globalization.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So because according to all this revolution of AI or all this communication and all these new ways of video, movie, or anything show on iPad or iPhone or all this app thing, there's no barrier at all. It's like it's like before, like we had to fly all the way to see whatever. You can see it right away at any second and listen to anything you want to know. So
That's nice.
the world is being changed.
The world is,
That is true.
literally is in our hands.
Yeah, it's on our hands.
Okay, but coming back to my question.
Okay.
The dream movie you want to make.
Ooh.
I don't know. I never thought about it, but just I wanted to work with someone I like to work with,
Okay.
including the crew, including the cast, and with some inspiration. Because when people grow older, you have different thoughts of what you want to create. It doesn't have to be very like glamorous. It could be very like easy or like everyday life thing,
All right.
and you feel it. And I think once you feel it, you would touch people. And I don't know. I want to do something deep.
Okay, something deep. So basically, you want to
Yeah.
kind of step out from the action and do something.
Well,
more.
that's for two parts. The commercial is for like company business that you have to sell to
Yes.
the most audience, but something for personal. If
Yes.
Marina is asking for my personal preference, I
Yes.
want to do something easy, deep, and then it can last long. And if I'm more, if I can ask more, it would be more. I want to be classic. People can see it for like 50 years later, they still like it without any effect. Yeah.
I think this is the movies about human relationships, basically, because
Right.
this is never gets old, because we always gonna have relationships, right?
Right.
Because car chases, they get older, cars change, everything
Right,
changes, technology
right.
changes, but human relationships,
Right,
they
right,
stay
right.
interesting and complicated, and it's always interesting to watch.
Right. Before I came here, I was watching this movie called Gone with Wang.
Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
Oh, that's class.
With my mom, and then she was like, "Oh, this guy is my favorite guy." Clark Gable, all these actors. It's just like, I said, how long ago was it? Oh my God! Even before when they were born.
Yeah.
So, but people still love it. When they say you cannot stop. That's a classic. I call classic. So that's the greatness of storytelling. If we can be there someday.
I love it.
Oh, that's
We all should be there one day.
it's timeless. It's your name is written there forever
Yeah.
in the name of the movie history.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
On this positive note, that we're gonna leave the mark in the history, I would like to hear from you advice for young filmmakers, young actors who are just starting, just something that helped you on your way, and maybe that can help other people to to keep going, to keep doing what they like and what they want.
Something you want to start first?
Be bold, be brave, and have confidence. Even if you don't, just fake it.
Yeah.
And listen to advice, anything. Yeah, and just be open-minded. Yeah. And smile.
And smile. That is actually important. Smile can get you to many places.
Right.
Alice?
Okay, for me, I think just be positive. Always be positive, and believe yourself. Have faith. You'll do it. You can do it. Yeah.
Aw, I love it. That's very nice. Let's all be positive and smiley and
Yes.
believe in ourselves.
Be bold.
Be bold.
I think
like it.
I think there is no right or wrong way when you're in a creative path.
Right.
It's just your instincts. It's just what you believe in.
Yeah.
It's how far you want to go and what you're ready to sacrifice for it.
Right.
And in this journey, we're wishing you the best of luck.
Thank
I'm
you.
very excited. We're very excited to see the movie
Yes.
next year.
Thank you.
And
cool.
we're very excited for you to spend some time in Los Angeles. I know you have some travel, some vacation, days to spend, and we're very happy to see you. And I hope we will collaborate on many more projects together in the future.
Yes.
And we're very happy to welcome you also in our studio, in our Just Fake It podcast. And I'm happy that Maryna, you guys also met because,
Yeah.
when good people meet, when you try to make sure your
Absolutely.
friends
Yes.
connect, it's amazing.
Yes.
That's why I love Los Angeles, because you meet so many people and you never know what this relationship will bring you in the
Right.
future.
Right.
Even if like we met now and we're gonna meet each other again in 10 years, that might change something in the future. And I think that's
It
beautiful.
won't be 10 years. It will be like in my 10 days
Okay, I
later.
love it. I love it. I
Got you. I
think
got you.
we're all going drinking after this.
10 years is too long.
So, excuse me, guys. We have to finish this because
We have a reservation.
we have reservations. The restaurant, why do you like Mexican food? I got you. Margaritas, some beers,
Tequila.
espresso martini.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you see, I'm a coffee girl.
So classy.
We're talking about the cultural differences, and I'm having coffee, and Celine is having green tea. I'm like, I can tell she's from Taiwan. She's very, very, very smart about what to
It's
drink.
only because I'm a little bit sick. That's why I drink.
No, seriously, I do
I'm
love.
coffee addicted.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
You're
coffee
wrong.
addicted, we're swords addicted, we're action addicted, we're drinks addicted,
Yes.
we're lots of things
You guys
addicted.
can make good pals.
Good. All right. Thank you so much
Thank
again.
you. Thank you
Thank you,
so
guys.
much.
Yay. All right, this was Just Fake It. It was Alice, Wang, Celine Lee, Maryna Wu, Maryna Kamalevska. All right. I just want to, maybe we should cast you for
I
an
can be
action
anything
movie.
you want it to be.
Ooh. Okay, guys, I'm waiting for you in the comments. What do you want Maryna to be? And then next episode we'll make it happen.
Wow.
Wow. Exciting. Just Fake It podcast coming to LA. Here is Maryna and I am Nora. We're powered by Invoice Media.
Voice your passion, guys.
Always do. See you next week.